Feedback.
Hi, this is Theo Broughton,
And I am Thabiti Mpinga,
inviting you to join us each Monday at 9 a.m. for feedback.
a positive image production by Hood Research.
Encourage others to tune in each Monday on
Comcast Detroit, Roku, Amazon Fire TV, watch WHPR TV Network anywhere.
and take us along with you.
Feedback. Feedback. Feedback.
It's the These Nuts Show with your host Butter and friends. Butter here, magician escape artist, practicing for my show tonight. Come on in, have a seat.
Everybody settle. Butter, you're on in 5, 4, 3, 2.
In a few seconds, there gotta be enough to get out of this one. Twist, a little turn, ta-da! It's showtime. It's your old friend Butter here. I may be a nut, but I know to wear my mask. Please welcome my first guest tonight, fitness guru, Wally Wallman.
Wally Womack here to tell you to wash your hands with soap and water for 20 seconds so you will stay healthy and strong like me.
Almond Cruz here, sliding in with the news. Distance is what we must do to stay away from the chew and other germs in the air that might be trying to get on you. Social distancing is a wonderful way to see friends. As long as you're 6 feet apart, you win.
Hey there, friends. I wouldn't miss this for the world. It's me, Pumpkin Spice, your healthy girl. Remember, it's important to use your kind hearts and follow the signs to stay healthy and safe at all times.
Chica Chiminsky here to say, don't forget the little ones that need you to lead the way. That's how we remember to wash our hands, mask, and social distance today.
Morgan Raisin. Yes, it's me, here to sing about health and safety. We are all here to help get a message out to your grapevine, teaching healthy choices to stay safe all the time.
Don't let these guys drive you nuts. Put your mask on first. They'll let you be. And it keeps me safe from the
chew.
that's trying to get on me.
Butter me up. She's right, you know. Thank you, Hallie Cranberry, for joining the show. Let's all be nuts about our health. Social distancing, wash your hands frequently, use hand sanitizer, and wear a mask. Practice what we learned to stay away from the chew germs. We're all in this together. Coming soon, the many adventures of These Nuts in a theater near you.
Here, happy Monday. Thank you so much for tuning in to Feedback, a positive image production by Hood Research. My name is Theo Burton, co-founder of Hood Research, and my co-host,
Mark Cummings. It's going to be a great show, people.
I'd like to say happy Monday to those of you out there. We go around in the community and meet so many people, but good morning to Aunt Barbara, Sister Fedora, and Brother Derek, Ron, and to Carl Williams. We're still waiting on you. Okay. You got somebody you want to say hey to?
Oh, as usual, you know I ain't got nothing but love for the Howard crew. Chico Frank Sorrell, the investor. Chef Jeff Tony, the barber Eric Scott, and of course the comedian Brother Bill Hill. A lot of love for you brothers. I know y'all checking in. Just want to say thank you again. Feedback, Monday's best.
All right. And hey to Barbara. Now our guest this morning.
Oh yes, folks. I'd just like to say, like I said, we got a great show because we always out there in the community, and I tell all my people, if you know somebody making moves, put them in touch with me. We're going to have them on the show. And that's why you get so many great folks over here. And folks, today, we got a gentleman that's been doing things in the community for over 50 years, just making things happen, doing it all. Brother Billy T. Neal is in the building doing T-shirts and been doing hair for years.
Right, yes.
With Detroit Unleashed. Brother Billy Neal, say hello to the listeners and viewers.
Good morning, Detroit. Good morning, world. Billy Neal, Positive Change Enterprise Incorporated, Detroit Unleashed T-shirts. I've been in Detroit for like 50 years, doing the thing in the community, doing shirts, doing hair. So I thank God for just being here this morning to give me the strength to just be here and just speak to the world, because there's a lot of going on. Thank you, Mark.
Indeed, yes, indeed. And of course, Miss Theo Broden, she the best interviewer in the business, and I know what you're gonna ask, Miss Theo.
Who is Billy Neal?
Billy Neal is a young man that grew up in Alabama. And I'm proud to say I grew up in Alabama. It was a world which I learned a lot about. Did a tour in that U.S. Air Force, Vietnam for a year, and I served my country. And very glad to serve my country. So here I am back in the community doing things on 6 Mile, West McNichols in Detroit, Michigan.
And that's 6 Mile near what?
At 6 Mile near Southfield Freeway between Southfield and Greenfield.
Okay.
Been there for 50 years.
Really?
Thank God. Thank God.
Wow.
Oh,
Yes.
yeah. That is fantastic.
indeed.
Congratulations
Thank
on
you.
that.
Thank you.
Now, I know you're known for being one of the best hairdressers in the business. Now, is that how you started?
Actually, that's how I started when I was discharged from the military. Many years ago, I worked at Ford Motor Company for about 9 years, but I had this desire to start my own business.
Okay.
So I went to a school called Virginia Ferry at the time in the early 70s, and I graduated. 4 years later, I started Billy's Positive Change Beauty Salon. And thank God for health and strength I've been able to endure over that period of time. I'm still standing, I'm still working. I thank God for the strength that He have given me to continue to do that.
It's a lot of ladies
That's
out there that's
wonderful.
got
Yeah.
dialed up over there. In 50 years, that's a lot of bodies.
Yes.
Right.
Yes.
Now, did you do men, or did you have a barber on the premise as well?
Yes, I do men and women. Mainly, I focus on the female. Healthy hair is my thing, but also I do men's hair as well. And thank God for the strength. I'm old school. You know, they call me from that old school. You know, if anyone know about Marcel.
Okay.
Marcel curling irons.
Okay, all
Those,
right. I don't
those who are. I know you have a son, Marcel.
Yes.
But I just thank God for giving me the strength to just endure over the years. You know, I have become more or less stylists, counselors. You know, people come to and just need someone to just share things with, and it stops there. And I'm a very good listener, so I'm able to work and listen at the same time. And I just, you know, I just truly thank God, Martin. I do.
Well, would you give us the address and phone number?
Yes, the address is 17526 West McNichols Road in Detroit, Michigan. I can be reached at area 313-535-5995.
Okay, give the number again.
The number is 313-535-5995.
Right.
Okay.
Now,
Thank you.
And it's on 6 Mile near.
It's
near
on 6
South-
Mile, about
Southfield.
3 blocks east of Southfield Freeway.
3 blocks is about-
yes, indeed.
Did you by any chance know Isaac Robinson?
No, I don't believe so.
Okay.
I don't believe so.
Now, that was one of the state reps, right?
Yes, it was, but and he's an attorney too. But the reason I was asking is because there was a meeting at a beauty shop. I thought it was in that area. And you know, there's just so much going on, and we need to be able to communicate with everybody, especially when it comes to the election process.
Yes.
More and more people need to get involved, and I'm told that we have over 400,000 people registered, but only 10 to 15% of them come out and vote. You don't even have to leave your house to vote. You can call for an absentee ballot.
Well,
But
you know, it's funny you mentioned
anyway,
the elections, Miss Broden, because when I ran for state rep, Mr. Billy Neal was the guy I saw to do my shirts for.
Yes.
And people all remember Respect the District
Respect
coming.
the district.
It was his idea to put the district number on the back of the shirt, which was the 9. And that's where everybody's like, what team are you on? You know, that was Team Cummings. So how long have you been doing the T-shirts, and how did
Yes.
you end up falling into the T-shirt business?
Actually, I've been in the apparel decorating business about 8 years. It's something I've always wanted to do, creative. My background is actually mechanics, automotive mechanics.
Really?
My tour in the Air Force, I was the aircraft mechanic. So I like to work with my hands. I like to create. I like to repair, make things work, make things beautiful.
Now, when you were in the
Air Force.
airport, the mechanics, here in the city of Detroit, we had a school, Benjamin Davis Aerospace, and it was located on our city airport property. Did you have any knowledge about it during that time?
Matter of fact, I do have knowledge of it now. Actually, I'm a member of the Tuskegee Airmen's chapter, Macon Thomas chapter, West Bloomfield.
Yes.
And also, we have a Detroit chapter, and it's an awesome program that they have there for the youth. And I would advise any of you take advantage of this. You got aviation, you have mechanics, pilot training, and the tools are there. So with Tuskegee Airmen, that's what we do, train young people to come in to teach them how to use the drone, how to fly the drone. And that's something needed for the young people, because with the drone or 107, our certification through the FAA, you can become a commercial pilot. You can come out with $35,000 a year just by having your license. But you have to go through the FHA. So the program at our city airport is an awesome program, and get it while it lasts, because there have been so many cuts in the budget to support that. So it's there for you. So grab it while you can.
Oh, definitely.
It's like the connections are amazing, aren't they, Miss Broden? Because who was that guy that we had to come out and always teaching us how to fly them drones?
Yes.
Sergeant King.
Sergeant King.
King.
Is that Al King?
Al King.
Al King. Yes, buddy. Yes, he is.
I love it. The connection. There's always a connection.
Awesome pilot.
Yes, definitely.
Yes, indeed.
And
so,
they're supposed to be
some
putting
of them
this
shirts over there.
too.
Let me see what we got in the bag.
I have some awesome gift for the staff here. Detroit Unleashed. Detroit has been unleashed, y'all, so grab it while you can.
Detroit Unleashed.
Yes.
Look at that. Now, the reason I wanted to have Mr. Neal on, because it's that time of the year, folks. You got the summertime. People having family reunions right now. They're doing things, and people going to need some shirts and some sweatshirts and some goodies.
Yes.
All kind of stuff. And we see the commercials about the people that do all kind of silk screening. Now, you don't just do T-shirts, right?
Oh, I do tote bags. I do
nice tote
caps.
bags.
I do mugs. Anything that I can adhere something to, I can do it. This is an awesome gym bag I developed here, and it is very handy. Where you go into the gym workout, it has a compartment for your phone, for your glasses, easy accessible. So this is another gift that I brought for you all.
We got to get that to Miss Broden, because every time I buy
Okay.
bags, you fill it up with more stuff. I think this might be big enough to hold her.
Okay.
I'm telling you, unbelievable. It's just right on time. And like you said, you'll do anything. So people got businesses. And
Yes.
come see you and-
Schools, churches, family reunions, or even if you have an idea, bring it to me and I can work that idea. I actually create it, put it on media where you can actually make it work. A lot of young people I find want to start their own business, their own line, but they don't know where to go. So if you contact me, I'm willing to work with anyone that's sincere about this and develop your line. If you have an idea, don't let it die.
Okay.
Make it grow, make it work. And that's the whole idea of believing in yourself, but you have to have that motivation, that drive to make it work.
Definitely.
You know, the Bible tells us faith without work
is dead.
is dead. Yes, it is. So you have to work it.
Yes,
Wow. Yes. And the number for assistance or mentoring with the printing on cups and tote bags and
that's
T-shirts.
our phone number is area 313-535-5995.
All right.
313-535-5995.
Now, I know there's some folks out there like, I need to holler at this man.
All right.
So we're
My
going to
line
give
is
you a
open.
chance, because we're going to open up the lines. You can give a call to us this morning. If you're up there, look, 313. I love this name. What's my favorite number? 868-0351. That's my favorite number.
And mine is 868-4336.
All right. And also 313-868-0342. So the number's on the screen. Call in. Say, look, Mr. Neal, if nothing else, get you one of these nice
Detroit Unleashed
sweatshirts.
Yes.
You got a T-shirt in there too?
Oh, yes.
Get one of them Detroit Unleashed T-shirts too. see what they look like, cause
And with the T-shirts, my product, if someone come to me for a family reunion, Daryl, they just stay in. This is how my product is packaged. It's packaged, it's ironed. All you have to do is take it out the container and put it on. It's ready to wear.
Do you do business cards, or it's just other product? Because that's a different kind of printing.
Oh, it's a different type of printing.
Yeah,
I
that's what I
don't
was
do
asking.
business cards mainly,
yeah,
a
just
pair
you
of printing.
everything.
Yeah.
Got the business cards.
But I'm willing to learn. Just hey, let me know. Let me know.
Yeah, just wanted to get all of the items,
Okay.
that are available.
And that's important. And folks, there's so many people out there doing things. And
Yeah.
that's the main thing, But the main thing is people that really care about you learning.
Yes.
He's letting you know, I want to help you move to the next level.
Yes.
Right.
And that's an important thing. And churches out there that's doing things.
Mm-hmm.
This is learn the business.
Right.
We gonna have to get you to set up a class somewhere.
I would
We
love
got a
to.
relationship with WCW.
I would love to.
yeah.
I would
Gotta
love
bring
to.
all y'all together.
Right,
Yes,
right.
yes. I would love to. And the media I use is from embroidery down to rhinestones. I mean, whatever you
can
need.
make it
that-
flashy then.
I can make
Embroidery
it flashy,
down
give the
to
ladies the bling.
rhinestones.
Embroidery,
Oh.
vinyl, glitter flakes. Embroidery is my passion, though. That's the one that I love. So it's a classic. A lot of polo shirts. Our corporation use embroidery on the polo shirts. So nice designs. I also do, as you see, I have on the skull caps. Detroit Unleashed 313.
All right, then. You got this polo on, got this skull cap on,
Yes.
folks.
Oh, that's nice.
Get in the game. I'm loving this thing. And I know that you're a member of Peaceful Waters.
Yes,
Church.
I am. Pastor
And-
Renee Coles.
Yes, indeed. Sister Pastor Renee Cole, just want to say hello to you out
Good
there.
morning.
And so, have you done things with your church?
Yes, I have. We have our summer outings, picnics, outings that we have at our parks. So what I do the shirts for our church, as well as other churches. I have big orders now, churches during the summer, their outings, conventions. So I do a lot of shirts. I have a lot of things on the table now that I'm working on.
Okay. Because on the second half of the show, we're going to have your son on.
Yes.
Because it's a family business.
Dynamic young man.
Yes, indeed.
Family.
Now, talk to me. How did you get your son involved with this?
Well, we kind of came together. God put us where we're supposed to be at a particular time. And this young man is dynamic. Once you walk into the room, he just glows. So he have that personality where you gravitate to you, but he does my social media.
Okay.
He does my marketing, website, and he will give you additional information on that. But he's a dynamic young man, and someone you just instantly fall in love as you walk into the door with that type of personality.
Yes,
That's
indeed.
right.
We like the father and son effect.
Yes, yes.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's a family affair.
wonderful-
So, folks, I'm telling you, it's a family business. This man been doing hair for 50 years.
Yes.
Tuskegee Airmen
Yes.
organization member, helping kids across the board. Wow, it's so many people. That's why I love Detroit, Miss Broden, because there's so many people who care about this city and the people in the city.
Yes.
And that's why we don't have enough weeks to get all these folks out here.
Oh, no. We want him to become a member of Hood Research.
Oh, well, that's
also.
definitely. That's how I already
Love to,
told them
love
it's
to.
automatic.
Oh,
And they
yeah.
in there. And I'm telling you, that's why I tell everybody come down. Bring the love. Because, folks, if you call in, you could get some of this love.
Yes.
That's what the beauty of waking up early and watching the program. Is you get things. Because we always have the people bring down goodies to be on the show, and we want to share them with you. So, you can be out there this summer. Because this weather's so crazy, you don't know what you get.
Oh, I know.
Sometimes it's hot, sometimes it's back to 60. Get you one of these nice
It's
sweatshirts.
crazy.
Yes.
I'm telling you,
Now,
call in, Join Hood Research is yours.
Now, do you have the affirmation book?
Oh,
We do not want to
Miss
forget.
Broden does not want to forget.
When our guests come on, we have an affirmation to talk about the book.
Yes, it
And then we need to know your birthday.
Every person that comes on the show,
Yeah.
we ask, what's your birthday?
August 21st.
Because we got this
August
book
20th.
here, Affirmations. And 366 days of American history.
Yeah.
Because we are American history. They can tell us what they
Yes,
want.
yes.
Try to,
Yes.
you know, sit up there and try to minimize us.
Right. August 21st.
August
Correct?
21st.
Get to it.
Yes, yes.
Okay. Yeah.
Let me get to it.
You know, while he's getting to that, I found out yesterday that there's a gentleman who was involved in the cell phone who is black. And his birthday happens to be August 26th. That's what made me think about it. And his name is Jesse Russell.
Jesse Russell.
Jesse Russell.
Heavy hitters on your birthday.
Oh, you found it now? Oh, okay.
Woo!
Uh-oh.
Let's start at the top.
Uh-oh. Yeah.
On your birthday.
Dun, 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 dun.
1921.
Okay.
Wendell Oliver Scott. Stock car race's first African-American NASCAR winner. Now, you know heard a lot about him since that brother been winning.
All right.
And they had the race this past weekend,
Yes.
too. That's coincidental.
Was born in Danville, Virginia on 1921. Now, I remember they say he had won way back one of the Daytonas, and they decided to tell him, well, you know, we said you were in second place.
Oh.
But then they gave him the trophy afterward.
They just make up. Oh.
Because they didn't want a black man to get the notoriety. Boy, I tell you, the stuff we had to deal with.
They're known to do that.
They just automatically should give us reparations. Lord have mercy. Here's a good one. Let's see. Melvin Van Peebles. How about that?
All right.
Senior. Okay, 1932. Director and playwright was born in Chicago on your birthday.
Right.
You know,
All right.
Melvin Van Peebles was the first one to really get out there and make the movies. What was that movie called? The Badass Song? Lord have mercy. But he was one of the first ones to get out there and make his movie. He said, forget Hollywood, I'm going to make the movie myself. And I'm telling you, we've been getting all these directors you got now. And, Spike Lee on down.
Yes.
They started, you know, you got to have somebody to start this thing.
Yeah.
And that brother was a pioneer. He don't get enough respect and notoriety, but he definitely got that stuff.
Do it yourself.
Yes, indeed. Let's see. Ooh, Will Chamberlain?
Will
Right.
Chamberlain.
All right.
1936. And we already know that he's born in Philadelphia.
Yes.
Enough said.
Will Chamberlain. All right.
All-time rebound leader, 100 points in the game. My goodness. I mean, what else can there be? Now, here's somebody we may not be familiar with. I. Owen Funderburg, the president and CEO of Citizens Trust Bank of Atlanta, one of the first black banks, was born in Monticello, Georgia. How about that?
Monticello, Georgia.
And the ending for your day, Philippa Duke Schuyler. Sister was a pianist and a composer. Born in New York City in 1931.
All right.
So somebody calling in because they want to talk.
All right.
We right up against. Are we up at the break yet, Tim? Let's go to the break. I'm gonna call her. Stay on the line. We gonna catch you right over the break.
Refresh your orange juice, coffee, milk. Call somebody. Tell them to tune in, and we'll be back momentarily.
Have you ever wanted your own TV show? Have you dreamed of showcasing your talent for the world to see? Well, now you can. Have your own TV show. You can have your own 30-minute show. Not only will you be seen in the Detroit area, but you can be viewed worldwide. For more information, call 313-868-6612. Visit our studios and receive a free TV interview to promote your business, church, or organization by appointment only.
It's the These Nuts Show with your host, Butter and friends. Butter here, magician escape artist, practicing for my show tonight. Come on in, have a seat.
All right, everybody, settle. Butter, you're on in 5, 4, 3, 2.
In a few seconds, you gotta be enough to get out of this one. Twist, a little turn, ta-da! It's showtime. It's your old friend Butter here. I may be a nut, but I know to wear my mask. Please welcome my first guest tonight, fitness guru, Wally Wallman.
Woody Woodland here to tell you to wash your hands with soap and water for 20 seconds so you will stay healthy and strong like me.
Almond Cruz here, sliding in with the news. Distance is what we must do to stay away from the chew, and other germs in the air that might be trying to get on you. Social distancing is a wonderful way to see friends. As long as you're 6 feet apart, you win.
Hey there, friends. I wouldn't miss this for the world. It's me, Pumpkin Spice, your healthy girl. Remember, it's important to use your kind hearts and follow the signs to stay healthy and safe at all times.
Chica Chiminsky here to say, don't forget the little ones that need you to lead the way. That's how we remember to wash our hands, mask, and social distance today.
Morgan Raisin. Yes, it's me, here to sing about health and safety. We are all here to help get a message out to your grapevine, teaching healthy choices to stay safe all the time.
Don't let these guys drive you nuts. Put your mask on first. They'll let you be. And it keeps me safe from the
chew
that's trying to get on me.
Butter me up. She's right, you know. Thank you, Hallie Cranberry, for joining the show. Let's all be nuts about our health. Social distancing, wash your hands frequently, use hand sanitizer, and wear a mask. Practice what we learned to stay away from the germs. We're all in this together. Coming soon, the many adventures of these nuts in a theater near you.
Feedback. Hi, this is Theo Broughton,
And I am Thabiti Mpinga,
inviting you to join us each Monday at 9 a.m. for feedback.
a positive image production by Hood Research.
Encourage others to tune in each Monday on
Comcast Detroit, Roku, Amazon Fire TV, watch WHPR TV Network anywhere.
and take us along with you. Feedback.
Always remember you can take us along with you. Thank you so much for staying tuned to Feedback.
Indeed. Yes, we got the caller on the line. Who are we speaking with today on Feedback? You're here with Brother Billy Neal, Theo Bro, Mark Cummings. Talk to us.
Hello, my name is Liz, and I've been listening to the program. Thank you so much.
Thank you. You got any question for Mr. Billy Neal today?
Yes, I would like to know what the name of the website is, if he has one, and what's the best way to get a logo to him, at a website or in person?
Yes, actually email, but my website is DetroitUnleashed.com. And my email is positivechange45@yahoo.com. So if you have artwork you would like to get to me, send it to my email, which is positivechange45@yahoo.com.
And give her that phone number again, so if she just need to call you.
Yes, that number is 313-535-5995. 313-535-5995.
Awesome. Okay.
Now,
Well, thank you very much.
are you familiar with R.J. Watkins Station over here in Highland Park?
I am familiar. I've only watched a few times because this is usually my work time, but I had a day off today, so here I am.
Okay.
Well, thank you for being here.
We got anything else in that bag over there?
Oh, yes.
Let's give her something.
Yes.
What size you wear?
I don't.
We're going to leave you a sweatshirt. If it ain't your size, give it to somebody.
All right. Sounds good. Thank
Okay,
you
no,
so
we
much.
got this white T-shirt. I like this white T-shirt.
Yes.
Perfect. It's a little bit big. Give it to one of your cousins. It's a 3X. We going to leave it here for you. So, I see your number on there. I'm going to call you just to get the information. We're going to make sure we leave it down here at the station for you. And this is a beautiful thing.
All right. Well, thank you very much, everybody. Enjoy your day.
Thank you.
Thank you for being tuned in.
Sure thing. All right. Bye-bye now.
All right.
Yes, indeed. Well, it's a good thing because we're giving out gifts and people checking in. That's what they want. Some love. And that's what it's about. Now, we had mentioned it's a family business earlier.
Yes.
And we about to have somebody special on. And we're going to let you introduce them.
All right. You know, this is a pleasure to introduce this young man. His band is Duracell. First Hill Marketing, which does my marketing, my social media. And like I said earlier, he's a dynamic young man. Once you walk into the room, hey, the lights come on. This is my son, Daryl Dennis.
Thank you, Pops. It's good to be here.
All right. Well, I do have one other question to ask your father, and then I'll come to you. Okay.
Right. Yes. Yes, listening to Mark speaking of our history as African Americans, it made me think of Tuskegee Airmen. There's a movie out, Top Gun, which Tom Cruise, which is out, released a couple of years back. But in reality, Tuskegee Airmen were the first Top Guns. But ironically, they would not give them the trophy. They hid it for 50 years, and it was discovered in a museum in the back room, and it was brought out, and they finally got recognition. They were the original Top Guns, history hid for 50 years.
Wow.
So it shows you we can do it through engineers, education, aviation, the things that we can do, but we do not get the recognition for doing those things. But sooner or later, it will be revealed, and that's what happened with the Tuskegee Airmen. And if you get a chance, go to YouTube. There's videos on the Tuskegee Airmen, and it is unbelievable the things that these guys have done in Tuskegee. And I am proud to be a member of the Tuskegee Airmen, Macon Thomas chapter.
All right.
Yes.
Definitely. And more should look towards supporting the Tuskegee Airmen as well.
Yes.
Now, Daryl Dennis.
Hello, Miss Theo. Hey,
Well,
Pops.
hello.
Yes.
Hello, Detroit.
I want you to tell us, who is Daryl Dennis?
Who is Daryl Dennis? He is an ambitious person who likes to inspire people. He is, very creative. So there's so much. I tell people, I'm chasing 2 lives. And I tell them that's why I'm bald, because there's so much going on. But anyway, no. I am a Wayne State graduate, so I'm a Warrior. Go Warriors. Love you, Wayne State. And I decided to start my own website development and social media company titled First Hill Marketing. And my second life, which really is my kind of dream job, is music. I majored in communication studies, hence the marketing business, and then I minored in music. So I play guitar and I sing. I've been really into music for forever, but really serious about it for the past 10 years. So it's a blessing to be able to talk about it and then to be here. So thank you, Mr. Mark Cummings and Miss Theo.
Wow.
Yes.
You have
And Pops for introducing me.
you have a album out. I guess they don't use album anymore. We're in a new world of things.
That's a good point. Albums, they still matter, but I'm working on singles right now. I have 4. I did release an EP, so you are on the right. You're on the right track. I released a collection in 2023.
Oh, okay.
So my music side of me is Duracell, and for anyone out there, if you go on your internet browser and you search Duracell Detroit, you'll find me.
Duracell Detroit
Duracell Detroit
is the website.
Now,
is that right?
The website is Duracell.com. I wanna. This is my pitch. Actually, I've evolved. My pitch has evolved.
Oh, okay.
So I spell it Durracell, and that name was given to me in 6th grade. That's another story. Duracell Detroit. I do something called search engine optimization, and that's a technique so that Google can find your websites. So instead of telling people, I spell my name with 2 R's, blah, 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 I say, go to Google and search Duracell Detroit. I rank above the batteries that Duracell has.
Oh, no.
I rank, so now I have this quad marketing thing where it's like, hey, I'm Daryl. Search Duracell Detroit. Now you know about my SEO. I'm a search engine optimization.
Okay.
You know about my website because you see it. I do websites. Now you know that I'm a website developer, and now you know that this is done by First Hill Marketing. So a lot going on. It's just it's a mouthful, but
wow, yeah.
Awesome. Duracell Detroit. Those are my keywords.
Oh wow. Okay. Now tell us about the the music, the types of music, all that you want to share about the music.
God blessed me with a dream. And I want to really give a shout out to my family. The music. So my mom remarried, and like I said, Peaceful Waters was the place.
Yes.
My dad, Daryl Dennis Sr., and he passed. I'm okay. I'm healing. I'm 27. He passed when I was 25, and I don't think I would even be here talking about First Hill Marketing if it weren't for him. I wouldn't be an entrepreneur if it weren't for him. And I definitely, my mom got me started on drums, but it was my dad that got me started on guitar.
Yes.
Oh.
And that's when I started learning. And here's my logo. I'm gonna put this shirt down really quick and just show off my logo. And we'll get into this name real quick. So,
yes.
A logo developed by me. And so I got into music when I was 10. My mom got me started at Peaceful Waters, where I met my now pops, my stepdad.
Yes.
And she got me on drums, and then I knew I wanted to do music, but I didn't understand melody and harmonies and chords. So the guitar, which is my native instrument, taught me all about that. So now if you look up Duracell Detroit, you'll get to my website. But I make I'll tell you about Duracell. Duracell is a pop artist, and if we could change the background, everything would look like a galaxy. Duracell is a sci-fi character, and he expresses himself through pop music, music that makes you dance. And if we all were on the same planet, we all would be dancing and smiling.
Wow.
So so I'm a solo artist. Duracell got my own thing going, but I have a 5-piece band.
Wow.
Drums, guitar, bass, piano.
Yeah.
Duracell Detroit. So we have Adriana Acosta. Thank you so much. That's very important. Adriana Acosta, Chris White Jr., Michael White, Justin White, and then I'm Daryl Duracell, the front man. I love you all so much. We played last month at Casablanca Dry in June. I'm sorry, in April. Oh my gosh.
Wow.
Is it June? Whoa. So we played in April. And then May, we just were really sharing the love and talking about everything. And then we played this month, June 28th, Casablanca Dry. First time I'm ever charging only $10 a pop. Detroit, catch us, Casablanca Dry. We have an opener. Thank you so much. He is a professional.
Yeah.
He's asking all the right questions.
Yes.
So, Gratiot and Mount Elliott, east side of Detroit, very close to downtown Detroit. She will have a food truck. She will have security. You'll see us. Let me tell you how God works. It's just, I'm not here to preach, and I wouldn't say I'm the perfect one to deliver a message, but I just am so blessed to experience what I experience. So I got First Hill Marketing. I thought I was going to be a roller coaster engineer when I was younger.
A roller coaster engineer.
So First Hill, instead of naming my business after my name, I named it after something I love, which is the First Hill. I'm telling you, everyone inspires me. So, and everything. So my logo, it kind of looks like, I'm sorry, the First Hill. Oh, I got it. There you go. I'm trying to look at the TV. First Hill, is going up. And First Hill of roller coasters. I help businesses get through their first hill of branding. And the inspiration goes far. Like my pop said, I do his website and his social media. We were able to get strangers at his grand opening, which was in May. My mom, like I said, got me started on drums, but she's helping me out, so I seriously do this. Yes. I'm on stage. We had in April, the venue could hold 60 people. Our peak was about 50. So my mom, she made this It's false sea glass, but it's very special. It's made with an 18 karat plated necklace, and it never tarnishes. This is copper, and everyone inspires me. Of course, Pops. Detroit Unleashed made this shirt. You know,
Yes.
So okay, and I'm getting somewhere. So, and this is the message now. So I got my name came to me after, you know, my dad inspired me, Reverend Darrell Dennis Sr. Duracell came to me in 6th grade. I can't find him on Facebook anywhere. I'm so mad. His name is Jacob Moisky. Jacob Moisky, if you're watching this, thank you. He said,
"Hey, call in.
Call in. Let me know." He was like, "What's your name?" I'm like, "Darrell." He's like, "Duracell." I'm like, so I made that was in 6th grade. I think I was 12. I made my first email, which is Duracell100@yahoo.com. Don't spam me. Duracell100@yahoo.com. And I released my first collection. It wasn't an album, but it was basically a short, very, very short album. It was an EP of 3 songs. And I didn't want to release as Darrell. I'm like, what am I going to do? So I was like, all right, it's time. Duracell. That was in 2023. Now I released a song in April. It's called Love to Lose You. It's a pop song. Check me out, Duracell Detroit. I am so loved. And Peaceful Waters, the people I meet and God is so deep. Not only is my pops bringing me on this, I remember meeting Mr. Mark Cummings when I was a little boy, when I had hair. No, I'm just kidding.
Now, do you have an office? Do you have a telephone number where people can call if they want your sample of your music or want your band to come out? Tell us about that.
Miss Theo, y'all are so sweet. Miss Theo, thank you for asking that, Mr. Mark Cummings. So you can find all. I'm on the web. I am AI. This is all digital. No, I'm just kidding. No. You can go to firsthillmarketing.com. That is First Hill Marketing, all spelled out like the first hill of a roller coaster. And then you can just search up Duracell Detroit, or it's Duracell.com, DURRACELL.com. And then my number, 248-761-5234. I am working on having my own building, but I'm blessed to have the shared co-working space I'm about to put y'all on. Bamboo. I love y'all so much. Amanda Sweet from Bamboo. That's another topic. And Allie. The Bamboo team is so awesome. That's where I'm able to. So I was doing coffee shops for a while. But you know, the thing with bringing your computer to coffee shops, it gets a little rowdy sometimes. But even, sometimes I'm patient. I don't have a plug all the time. I need me a plug. So Bamboo has blessed me. On top of that, oh my gosh, speaking of that, I met someone at Bamboo that allows me to rehearse at their spot. I gotta keep a little bit. Can't put everything on, but I won't gatekeep God, and I just really am so blessed. Shout out to my family, Demetrius. He's starting his own video company, but that's another topic for another day. Everyone around me loves me. I can feel it. They want me to be successful, and I feel like I am able to do what I do because of them. So.
Are you involved in politics at all?
I'm not involved only because I don't do research, but I will tell you, as y'all can tell, I have to be political being part of the LGBT community. And now First Hill Marketing and Duracell have become a movement. I tell people I'm not just building a business. I'm not just building capital. I'm building a network. I can tell people about my business and my music, but say, hey, I was able to get on WHPR Detroit Live and talk about my business. Meet iconic people. I mean, just look at, I know y'all can't see it, but just being in this spot is such a big deal. And I'm not a Bible thumper, but I'm also not a person to just force what I believe on you. I just want to be like, hey, do you have breath? Get out of bed and do what you want.
Yes.
Doesn't matter if you're straight, gay, black, white. We gotta do what we do. Politics helps us sit down and break bread with each other, or not. You know, but at a certain point, I'm gonna have to tap into politics because now I'm representing communities, the black brothers, the gay brothers. It's even just brothers who want to express themselves. You don't even have to be gay. You could just want to wear something that's not a black or white shirt, you know? Hey, Prince, look at Prince. Prince, don't get me started on Prince. Prince is one of the most confusing people ever. No, but there's Pops, you talking about the Tuskegee Airmen. I would not be able to sit here and do what I do and start a business if it weren't for people like you. People like you, Miss Theo, Mr. Cummings. Like, I know you're political. It's a lot going on. So.
Oh yes,
trailblazers.
Trailblazers.
Right. Hey. Well, even at this time, you know, during the various election campaigns, the candidates are looking for someone to do T-shirts for them, looking for souvenirs, looking for entertainment at their various events. So that is one of the reasons, you know, why I asked. They also need websites. You have new candidates. You have some candidates looking for re-election who may already have a website, or they may want to have it refreshed in some manner. You're creative. You can come up with some, another idea for their website. How about that?
Hey.
Awesome.
See? And then when they talk about giving out events, there was one candidate who I guess it was the last election, if I'm getting the right one right. Anyway, he gave away bottles of lotion.
Okay.
You see? So on the bottle of lotion, you could have your logo, numbers for people to get in touch with you for other services. That makes sense.
Awesome. Yes,
Can't
it
be
does.
ashy
Yes,
out
it
here.
does. Awesome.
Look.
Everyone needs lotion.
Maybe that was the reason they gave it out.
Hey.
I don't know. But the people did like it, and the candidate did get elected too.
That's awesome.
Yeah. So just thinking about the various things that you offer and that you offer, I just see it being used by the people in that area.
Yes,
you know.
yes.
And you need to give out telephone number. You know, unfortunately, everybody here in this city doesn't have a computer, unfortunately. And there are some what you call dead zones.
Yeah.
Where they can't even get the service yet.
Signal.
As strange as it may seem, and as long as it's been out, there are some areas where they do not have a way to contact and to hook up their own computer. Yeah. You know, then of course you got the little computers that loved ones have given them, and a poor little computer sits in the corner. He says, "Take me out of the box, learn how to use me." Wayne County Community College teaches computers free for anybody 60 years of age or older. You know that? So we always have to let people know that.
Put them on.
That's right. Don't be afraid to take that computer out of that box, and they can call you.
It's two things that just may sit in your house that need to change. One is a computer and one is a Bible. That's it. No. I also tell dad jokes on stage. I love humor. It's cool to sit next to you, Miss Thea. I love your sunglasses.
Oh, thank you.
I love your vibe is cool. I'm artistic, and it's so cool to be around.
Well, you know, as I think about all of this creativity around me, I think about three groups of people. You can use this on stage if you want to. I didn't write it. There are groups of people who make things happen. Did you know that? Like you, like your dad. You make things happen. Then there's another group of people who just kind of, sit there and watch things happen. And they don't particularly know if they should get involved, but they sit around and they watch things happen. But then there's that third group that we want to motivate. They stand around and they scratch their head and say, I wonder what happened. Those are the ones we're going to get involved. We don't, the third group is a lot to be tapped from that group. So.
Well, Miss Bro, you got a music background as well. Now you holding out on
wow.
Yes.
Miss Queen, I gotta learn about
you. Right. But I am really excited about all of the adventures that you've been on and all of the talent that you express and all of the products that together you can provide for the people in the community. And my aim is to encourage our people to patronize one another. Patronize one another. That's how we build a strong community.
Yes.
By patronizing one another.
Oh yeah, and word of mouth. I learned at Wayne State University, word of mouth is the most powerful form of marketing.
Yes.
And I'm still putting pieces together. But I also want to shout out the Troy Chamber of Commerce. Love you all. 5 stars. And I'd recommend anyone going there. Social media posts, that's how I'm building up Duracell. And I've even gotten conversions, which are sales, under my business from social media posts.
You said Troy Chamber of Commerce?
The Troy Chamber, it's Oakland County, but
yeah.
I have met some amazing people. Yeah, there's another community, 1 Million Cups. Actually, the owner of Casablanca Dry, her name is Terry. Terry, shout out to you. I love you. I can't wait to perform again. I met her at 1 Million Cups. I was able to get some clients. There's some people at 1 Million Cups that definitely needs to know about this. And even this entity, WHPR, could go. There's so much. Right. There's so much potential. But word of mouth, patronizing word of mouth, it's, you don't have to wear a t-shirt, but just that sentence, including Miss Theo, Pops, Mr. Cummings, it's just like,
oh my goodness. Wait a minute. What does 1 million cups do? Quickly, what?
The idea is it takes 1 million cups to really build a network and build the community you need to be successful. So we get together every Wednesday morning at 8:30 a.m. There's a Ferndale chapter. There's another Ann Arbor chapter. Shout out to you, Ginger.
1 million cups. That's interesting. Well, now it's about 3.5 minutes. But anyway, we have to take a break. We have to pause for the cause. Refresh your orange juice, your milk, your coffee, and be sure, call someone. Tell them about the exciting time that we're having right here, right now. And we'll be back momentarily.
It's the These Nuts Show with your host, Butter and friends. Butter here, magician escape artist, practicing for my show tonight. Come on in, have a seat.
Everybody settle. Butter, you're on in 5, 4, 3, 2.
In a few seconds, you gotta be enough to get out of this one. Twist a little turn, ta-da! It's showtime. It's your old friend Butter here. I may be a nut, but I know to wear my mask. Please welcome my first guest tonight, fitness guru, Wally Wallman.
Woody Woodland here to tell you to wash your hands with soap and water for 20 seconds so you will stay healthy and strong like me.
Almond Cruz here, sliding in with the news. Distance is what we must do to stay away from the chew and other germs in the air that might be trying to get on you. Social distancing is a wonderful way to see friends. As long as you're 6 feet apart, you win.
Hey there, friends. I wouldn't miss this for the world. It's me, Pumpkin Spice, your healthy girl. Remember, it's important to use your kind hearts and follow the signs to stay healthy and safe at all times.
Chica Chiminsky here to say, don't forget the little ones that need you to lead the way. That's how we remember to wash our hands, mask, and social distance today.
Morgan Raisin. Yes, it's me, here to sing about health and safety. We are all here to help get a message out to your grapevine, teaching healthy choices to stay safe all the time.
Don't let these guys drive you nuts. Put your mask on first, they'll let you be. And it keeps me safe from the
chew
that's trying to get on me.
Butter me up. She's right, you know. Thank you, Hallie Cranberry, for joining the show. Let's all be nuts about our health. Social distancing, wash your hands frequently, use hand sanitizer, and wear a mask. Practice what we learned to stay away from the germs. We're all in this together. Coming soon, the many adventures of these nuts in a theater near you.
This is Bruce Simpson, your City of Detroit Ombudsman. I am here to address all of your complaints and concerns. If you need assistance regarding city services, please contact my office at 313-224-6000 or contact us via email at ombudsman@detroitmi.gov. This is Bruce Simpson, your City of Detroit Ombudsman.
Hi, I'm Eric Sabri, your Wayne County Treasurer. Are you living in the home of a deceased family member and you're facing property tax foreclosure, or maybe you know someone who's in the same situation? The probate process may be helpful to you. If you file a probate petition and notify our office, the foreclosure proceedings will be halted during the probate process. We have several nonprofit partners who have free attorneys who can assist you. Contact our office, 313-224-5990, or email us at taxinfo@waynecounty.com. Don't lose your family property. Some of these properties have been in the family for 4 or 5 generations. Contact us now. We're here to help.
I'm tired of seeing young black men shooting at each other in this community, in this nation. I don't understand it. I grew up in a time when people wore white robes and they shot at black people. And now we see young black men wearing black hoodies shooting at black men and doing a much more effective job than the Klan ever thought about doing. I'm sick of it. Of course, the only thing I can do is shout it from here. No one seems to listen.
We're listening. You're watching Detroit's own WHPR TV. Detroit Live. It's up to us to make a difference. Have you ever wanted your own TV show? Have you dreamed of showcasing your talent for the world to see? Well, now you can. Have your own TV show. You can have your own 30-minute show. Not only will you be seen in the Detroit area, but you can be viewed worldwide. For more information, call 313-868-6612. Visit our studios and receive a free TV interview to promote your business, church, or organization by appointment only.
WGPR Detroit HD2.
You're watching WHPS, Highland Park, Detroit.
Feedback. Hi, this is Theo Broughton,
And I am Thabiti Mpinda.
inviting you to join us each Monday at 9 a.m. for feedback.
a positive image production by Hood Research.
Encourage others to tune in each Monday on
Comcast Detroit, Roku, Amazon Fire TV. Watch WHPR TV Network anywhere.
and take us along with you. Feedback, feedback, feedback.
And now we are back. And I'm so glad that you have stayed with us today, because we now have a guest that I interviewed when, were you 11? Oh.
About 11 years old, yeah.
It was 11 years old. And I am excited to have him back with us again to tell you about all of the progress. But because I have not asked him this in a long time, and he's done a lot since then, tell us, who is Jabril Muhammad?
I am Jabril Muhammad. I am a writer and author, son, and soon to be father, actually.
Oh.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Yes.
So like I said, I'm a writer and published author, 3-time published author. The book that you see all the way to your right here, Just Be From A to Z, that's my second book. Wrote it a few years ago. That's kind of my self-affirmation, positive workbook. I took every letter from the alphabet, A to Z, put a word with it, gave the definition of that word, and then just gave a positive affirmation on how I use the word in life.
Wow.
So, and then in the back it's a workbook, so you can write your own affirmations.
Tell us the name of the first book.
The first book, which Miss Broughton interviewed me on when I was getting around 12 or 13 years old, I think, was My Future is Bright Because. So My Future is Bright Because was part of an essay contest that I was a part of that I won first place in the local level, and the title of the essay was Why is Your Future Bright? So everyone's essay started with My Future is Bright Because. Like I said, won first place there, and my mother, who owns SOS Graphics, she wasn't able actually to come when I was at the Optimist Club. Wasn't able to come that day. She was working on graphics, of course, and had a deadline she was trying to meet. So I read the essay to her when I came back home that night. I remember after I was excited, had my little medal, win in first place, and she said, and I was like, "Mom, I won." My dad was able to come. He's like, "Yeah, his essay is really good," and so she was like, "Okay, well, I want you to read your essay to me tonight after I finish working." I remember we read it that night, and she said, "That is really good. I want to turn your essay into a book." And I said, "Okay." And I was 11 years old, 10, 11 years old, so I really didn't think about it after she initially said it. But then I'd say about 6 months later or so, she called me downstairs one day, "Come here," and she had her graphic designer, and came into her office, and she had a graphic designer working on drawings for the book. And that's how then from there we published it. But it was my words, and then she put images with it, and it's been a well-received book, sold over 1,000 copies in the years. And that's why we're doing our event, the Men of Literature Author Expo, because I wanted to show people, especially young men, I do a show similar to this where we talk to different authors and entrepreneurs about their journey of getting published. And I always tell people, because a lot of people write books as a passion project, in my experience.
Oh, yeah.
And when you write a book, essentially, I tell my authors all the time, you're starting a business. Whether you did it, you started a business.
And then think
with
about
that
it,
comes and with that comes your brand, and with that comes your marketing. With that, you got to get on the shows like Feedback with Theo Broughton and do interviews and get yourself in the news and get yourself out there. Because it could be something, even if you just want to do it as a hobby, it could be something even as kind of like a hobby, as they say, side hustle, that could be lucrative. But you do want to start getting some notoriety. And then I always tell, and I'm trying to inspire like youth and young people as well, is that book will put you in so many different places, so many different avenues that you don't even think about. So yeah, our Men of Literature Author Expo is this Saturday at the Northwest Activity Center at 4 p.m.
At 4 p.m. this coming Saturday. That's the
June 7th.
June 2nd.
7th. Today's the
7th.
7th.
Oh,
Yes.
Lord. 7. S-E-V-E-N. See, I got to spell it.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, the second book that you did is about affirmations.
Yes.
That you write next to the 26 letters of the alphabet.
Yes, ma'am.
Wow. Can you tell us what goes next to Z?
Z, what goes next to Z? I know is X was 0, X, Y. What did I put for Z? Can you pass me the book? It's been such a while since I took a look at it.
That's interesting.
Z is zealous. That's what it was. Be zealous. Zealous is a noun. It means eager and ardent in pursuit of something. So, and I wrote, be zealous. If you want to do it as badly as a fish needs to swim, or a bird wants to fly, or as badly as you want to take the next breath, then you're on the right track. Remember that zeal and hunger for what you want when you feel like throwing in the towel. Remember to keep zeal and hunger for what you want when you feel like throwing in the towel. My prime example of this would be none other than wanting to finish every letter for the pages of this book you read. I had to have zeal to complete it from the start of the very first letter to the last word you read at the very end. I told myself that I want to write a book people will read and get some motivation from. I want something for every age group.
Wow.
So, zealous.
I like that.
Yes, ma'am.
Indeed. Now, this is actually, we had Brother Jabril on last year, Ms. Broughton, and that was his first. That was the first one,
That was
right?
the first one of
First
literature.
gathering the
Yes.
authors here, local authors and things, and hey, this is your second one now.
Yes.
So it's becoming a thing.
We're trying to make it, yes,
So that means
absolutely.
more and more authors are getting involved.
Yes.
I noticed one of them was Pastor Michael Robinson. Now, he was there last year, right?
Michael Robinson was there last year, and he's back with us again this year. We have about, we did a count. Last year, I think we did about 10 authors. This year, we have around 18 to 20 authors, and probably about 20, because we wanted to open it up a bit, so more people could get involved. So we opened it up to some vendors, and we have about somewhere between 25 and 30 vendors.
Oh, wow.
Yes, but over half of them are authors, and that was important to us.
Wonderful. Okay.
Now, is there a cost?
Yes. So the the vendor table, the vendoring is pretty much full. So let me not put it out there because my team will kill me if they say you can't keep adding people. But the tickets for the event are $7. And oh yes, that's our commercial. And they're, like I said, our event is at 4 p.m. So we're featuring a different array of authors. You're gonna get some information on publishing, on writing your first story, on how to get that story out there, and then some things you should do after you publish it. Because I always tell people as well, writing is the easy part, and it might be taking you years to write that first story. It might just take just sitting in a Word document on your desktop, on your laptop for a while, but promise you the work of getting it out there, getting it published, trying to get it into bookstores, all that is something you should think about.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay, so it is Saturday.
Yes, Saturday.
June the 7th.
June 7th.
SEVEN 7th. And it begins at 4 p.m.
Begins at 4 p.m., yes.
And it's at Northwest Activity Center.
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, see, I got that right. Yeah. And the
promo, nice.
Yes.
And a book with affirmations. Man, that's exciting. Now you have a new publication, a new area, which is comic books.
Yes.
Okay. Tell us about the comic book, the concept, and all of that.
So I'm actually working on the second and the next iteration because it was, again, one of those books that were well received. The Sickle Cell Warrior is a little comic book that we wrote about 2 years ago. So I wrote that honestly kind of as kind of a passion project for myself too, but because of something I'm dealing with, sickle cell, myself and many people, especially in the Black community, deal with. And I just imagined it because what the founder and the owner of the sickle cell, the Dr. Sherney, Whitten Sherney, she always calls it, she said, I don't like the term survivor. People like cancer survivors. She's like, I don't like the term, so she's all referred to us as warriors.
Okay.
Oh,
so sickle cell warrior was something that they came up with, and so I just kind of ran with that concept of like, okay, what if it is like an actual warrior, like a Captain America, a Batman, a superhero.
Oh, so yeah, superhero. All
Yeah,
right.
So
all
it's
right.
a comic book about our hero is trying to stop a villain in the story at evening that's trying to destroy a city or do villainous things
Ah.
as they do. And in the midst of their battle, he has the inward battle of a sickle cell crisis. So dealing with both of those disparities at once.
Oh, wow.
A physical battle, it's an outward battle with the villain, and an inward battle with his own body.
Oh.
And we want to create more books like that where people are dealing with real ailments that people deal with every day. So from sickle cell
Alright.
to the autism to my brother's partially deaf and mute, not mute, but he's partially deaf on one ear, and cerebral palsy and that kind of thing.
That's wonderful. Now, does the superhero hero have a name?
Currently, we just refer to him as Sale. But as far as the kind of secret identity thing and everything, we're gonna come out with that as he would go on.
That is so cool.
You know, Ms. Broden, I noticed that
cool.
the artwork and the illustrations is done by Emmy. What's that, Ilson?
Emmy Ilson, yeah. So that's actually a virtual artist that I found online, and I looked at some of his work. He was really good. Found him on Facebook, and yeah, he was able to deliver.
How about
Emmy Ilson.
Okay, see, you on the internet.
Is he here?
They'll find you.
No, I think it was. That's why I said he's a virtual artist. I think when we talked, he's actually somewhere out of Nigeria. You know.
Oh,
how that
wow.
goes. You can get like virtual assistants and artists almost from anywhere. Yeah, the internet and the media now, it connects people all over the world.
That's a beautiful thing. Yes, indeed. And, you know, we're trying to get everybody collect locally as well.
Yes.
And that's why we have so many different people on the show that's getting things done. Now, also, I wanted to talk about some of these cats you coming down, because it's the men's forum, folks. Men, they calling in already. No, call the number on the screen. Don't call me. I know y'all want to be on the show. And there's a lot going on, but call the number. 313-868-0351, my favorite number, or 313-868-4336, Ms. Brown's favorite number, or 313-868-0342. That's Tim's favorite number. But talk to us about some of these authors. You say you done bumped up to 18, men writing all type of books, all type of genres. What are some of the books that out there that you've looked at that's going to be here for this forum?
So for this forum, we have many different books. So we have, like I said, Mr. Anderson, Judson Anderson, who's a poet. He was also there last year.
Okay.
Again, very well received. He's going to actually help us with some of the hosting as well. So we'll be having conversations with the different authors.
Oh, nice.
We have Mr. Minka McKay, who is not only an author and wrote a coloring book for children, but he's also come out with an animation, Quinn's Responsibility. Myself, Jabril Muhammad, so I'll be hosting in there with my books. And many different array of authors. So, and the two authors that I came across, met Randy Henry. He recently got his table. They have like the promotional, that's the self-affirmation books as well, and books around youth, inspiring young men to, get your business done and all that kind of thing. So there's going to be many different authors there that you want to see, conversations on getting publishing, on how they wrote their book, how they came to be, and their journeys.
Oh, wow.
And it's funny, Miss Broden, because we had Brother Jawan Howard on about three shows ago. He's about to open a bookstore.
Excellent.
Okay. Over on Puritan near Schaefer. Howard Family Bookstore coming to you probably this month, by the way. He said Juneteenth, it'll probably be a soft opening.
Excellent.
But we're going to pull all these authors together. I'm going to call them up and let them know, just stop down there and holler at you.
Yeah, absolutely.
And get these things going, because I'm telling you, if you're on feedback, folks, you blowing up from there. I had the young brother we had on, the chef, Brother James Ingram, Chef Bugatti, Miss Broden, and he said he made a salad for you, by the way. I'm going to bring you a chicken salad today made by the chef. For you. So we got so many people doing things, making moves out there. I'm just so proud of the young men doing things. We just had, oh my goodness, the young brother Durrell along with his organization and his company and doing websites. And, if you're promoting the book, you better get a website.
Yeah.
So, we might have to have you stop on over there and holler at them brothers because, it's important to promote things and get things going. But I'm just so proud of you, and your mother's done a lot of great work, Miss Charlene Muhammad.
Yes.
With SOS Publishing for years and just getting things out there. Matter of fact, she published my pastor's book. And, that's really what it's all about.
Yeah.
Getting things out there.
And working together.
And working together. And folks, call in. The next caller. Somebody in the family want to get motivated to battle this sickle cell because it ain't easy. I got a few friends that have had it, and it wears you down. You're always tired. You got to be a warrior, folks.
Yes.
Call on in. You're going to get the copy of this book here, The Sickle Cell Warrior. Compliments of Brother Jabril Muhammad, SOS Publishing, and feedback and hood research because we always showing love.
Absolutely. We appreciate you so much for everything y'all do and feedback the community and how you connect different entrepreneurs and business owners.
Yeah, thank you.
Now, what else? You know what? I know Miss Brown is like, we got the Affirmation book.
And you got to get his
got to get that birthday in there. Yes, indeed. What's your birthday, Brother Jabril?
September 24th.
September 24th.
You just crossed over to Libra status.
Yes.
You could have been a Virgo. That's all right, though, folks. I'm telling you, any day you're born is a good day.
Yes, sir.
Okay, that's what's important. September the 24th.
Right.
Ooh-wee.
Uh-oh.
Oh, my goodness, look at that. Now, here's one for you. In 1965, on your birthday, President Lyndon Johnson issued Executive Order 11246, Title IV, distributing authority among federal agencies for the enforcement of the Civil Rights Act of 1964.
Whoa.
That did it right there, and that's the main thing. They trying to break down these enforcements. You got Trump in there, he just changed the whole civil rights tone. He said, we ain't going to enforce civil rights no more for black folks, Now we enforcing civil rights for our white folks because they got problems, and it's reverse racism. Oh, my God, so much craziness. It's incredible. Let's see what else. We got a caller. We're going to get to you, caller. Don't go anywhere. What else we got here? Okay, 1931. Curtis Robertson Collins, Illinois 7th District Congresswoman, was born in St. Louis, Missouri. Okay. Interesting. And here's a good one for you since we got a new pope now, who they say is possibly African, black, mixed with something that put him in the diaspora. And we all know, we all come from Africa, so all this debate about this, that, and the other, let's just be honest. All the popes been black. You just don't want to admit it. All right. 1977, John T. Walker was installed as the first African-American bishop of the Episcopal Diocese of Washington, D.C. On your birthday, young man.
Okay.
Just amazing thing. Let's get to this caller. We down to 10 minutes. Tim said, let's get this caller in real fast. You on feedback with the young Jabril Muhammad, Miss Theo Bro, Mark Cummings. Talk to us. Who are we on with today? Okay, let's see.
If I'm on, this is Brother Bennett calling.
Okay.
No.
Brother Bennett?
Yeah.
Oh, thank you for calling. Hello.
Yeah. I was wondering if you can't make the conference, how can you be able to consume some of the books that y'all talking about today and beyond?
Can you get in touch
you
with
gonna have the books on your website, let everybody know some of the authors that were there?
Yes, absolutely. So, obviously we talked about social media is a big thing. So we have a website, and our social media is Live in the D TV, all one word. Live in the D TV. If you go to Facebook and Instagram, and on our website it's Live in the D, all one word .tv. So that's where you can go to purchase your tickets and for the event. But if you can't make it, reach out to us from the website. Our email's on there, our phone numbers are on there, and we'll talk about that. We'll feature our authors probably on a weekly basis, probably do like a author of the week. But if you see something, and we're going to record pieces of the event as well. So if you see something you like, just reach out to us, and we'll be sure to do our best to get in contact with you so you can
and share that with me. I can get it on the Hood Research site. And brother, you can just go to the Hood Research Facebook page, find the information. We'll make sure to send it to our website, and everything will be covered.
Is there a phone number that you can share?
Thank you.
Hold on now.
You got your
Do you
pen
want
and
this book?
pencil ready?
Yeah.
Okay, he has his pen and pencil.
You got your pen and pen. Write this number down.
Okay, go ahead.
You can call 313-437-2432. That's 313 437-2432.
All right, thank you.
Now, Brother Bennett, what you want? Do you want the book or a T-shirt?
Well, I'm still waiting on my book from a couple of weeks ago when he was on. I didn't know this was.
What book was that?
I take the book.
Okay, well, we got the book then. We'll give you we'll give you the book here with the A to Z piece.
He has to come pick it up.
You know you got to come pick it up down at the station now.
Can my wife come pick it up?
Yeah, just call me at 313-510-1250, and we'll hook up, and I'll put her name on it and leave it down here at the station for her.
530.
No. 313-510.
510.
1250.
1252.
Yeah,
No,
1250.
125. Now everybody talking at the same time. 1250.
That's 1250.
1250. You got it?
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, Ben, I'm be looking for your call. Tim says time to wrap it up.
All right.
Thanks for checking in, though.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you for calling.
All right.
How's it been? Well, today went really fast.
It sure did.
Yeah, and I'm so happy that you were able to join us this morning. And once again, the event is this coming Saturday, June the 7th at 4 p.m. Location is Northwest Activity Center.
Yes.
That's between 6 and 7 Mile. It was at 18100.
18100 Myers.
Yeah, 18100 Myers. And it promises to be a very exciting program on Saturday.
Yes.
You know, I always say at the end of the program, it's not necessary for you to know everything. What is necessary is for you to know how to find what you need when you need it. And we at Hood Research seek out as much information as we can to share with you and encourage you to share with us. The email for Hood Research is contact@hoodresearch.org. Again, that's CONTACT, the little @ symbol, the A with the circle around it, HOODRESEARCH.org. Contact@hoodresearch.org. We have a Facebook page, as my co-host has shared with you. And we also want you to know that the phone number for Hood Research is area code 248-234-2371. Again, the area code is 248-234-2371. You can call Hood Research, leave information if you have an idea for a guest to be on with us. Also, let us know that. And know that we have a conference call every Saturday for 3 hours, from 3 p.m. until 6 p.m. The number is on the website. The number is on the voicemail if you call the phone. And the number is here for you if you have pen and paper handy. And that's 1-978-990-5000. Again, you dial 1-978-990-5000. It rings one time, at which point you put in the access code. And the access code is 338729. And you press the pound key. Again, the access code is 338729. 729, and you press the pound key. Some people call it a hashtag, some people call it tic-tac-toe. Whatever you call it, press it, and you'll hear conversation. And again, we encourage you to share with us if you have information, potential guests, and always the information. And we have guest speakers on that show. And lastly, we're right here at WHPR each and every Monday from 9 a.m. until 10:30, even on holidays, maybe you've noticed. But we want you to come back with us next Monday. And we thank Jabril Muhammad for being here with us this morning.
Thank you.
And you're welcome. And my co-host?
Yes, indeed. Just want to say great guest today. Just want to thank all the brothers. Billy Neal. Got Brother Daryl Dennis with, where's that shirt at? It's somewhere around here. It's going up. First Hill Marketing and the Duracell Band. Detroit Unleashed. And of course, Brother Jamil Muhammad.
Jabril.
What did I say?
You said Jamil.
Jabril?
It's
Jamil?
Jabril. Yeah, it's Jabril.
I said Jabril. But it's all love, folks.
Anyway.
And that's what it's about. Make sure if you get a chance, get on out there Saturday. You got time. What's the time again?
4 p.m. Saturday, June 7th at the Northwest Activity
Come
Center.
on out to Northwest Activities. 4 p.m. You ain't doing nothing. Come on.
18100 Mars.
18100 Mars.
And we'll be back again right here next Monday.
Join her research.
Peace.
Feedback. Hi, this is Theo Broughton,
And I am Thabiti Mpinda,
inviting you to join us each Monday at 9 a.m. for feedback.
a positive image production by Hood Research.
Encourage others to tune in each Monday on
Comcast Detroit, Roku, Amazon Fire TV, watch WHPR TV Network anywhere.
and take us along with you. Feedback.